Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Afifa Fairuz with the news. First, these three headlines. Syed Mahmood Hossain appointed Chief Justice oath to be administered at 7 tomorrow evening. Election would not be participatory without BNP. The court's matter is out of EC's jurisdiction, says CEC. The government is trying to keep BNP away from election, alleges the party. This is an excuse to move away, comments Ubaidul Qadir. And militants lack strength for any big-scale subversion, think police. Militant network rooted following continued drive of law enforcing agencies. Now on to the details. Syed Mahmood Hossain has been appointed as Chief Justice. President Abdul Hamid will administer the oath of office at Bangabhavan at 7 tomorrow evening. This was informed by Press Secretary to the President Joinal Abidin. Senior member of the Appellate Division Justice Abdul Wahab Mia had been discharging the responsibility to the post following designation of Chief Justice Surinder Kumar Sinha on the 10th of November last year. Chief Election Commissioner K.M. Nurul Huda has said polls would not be participatory without BNP. Replying to a BNP allegation that the plans are underway to keep the party away from the polls through cases, the CEC said the court's matter is beyond the jurisdiction of EC. He said they are working to ensure facilities for all in the election. Meanwhile, Army League has collected nomination paper for Abdul Hamid in the post of president for the second term. An Army League delegation led by Chief Whip ASM Fairuz came to the Election Commission this morning for the purpose. Last-minute preparations are underway at the BNP office about holding of the Central Executive Committee meeting. The party is giving maximum importance to the meeting ahead of the court's verdict on graft case against party chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia on 8th of February and the 11th parliamentary election. Party grassroots leaders and workers are in favor of taking to the streets with tough programs if attempts are made to keep Begum Zia away from the polls by dispensing punishment. The senior leader said at the Central Executive Committee meeting they would opt for a peaceful sit-in program. Meanwhile, at a regular briefing, party spokesman Ruhul Kabir Rizvi alleged that as part of government's mass arrest, 300 leaders and workers of BNP have been rounded up in the last 3 days. Army General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Ubaidul Qadir has said BNP has been resorting to various pretexts to move away from the polls. Inaugurating a foot overbridge at Donia in the capital, he said, the law enforcement agencies and the people would give a befitting reply if chaotic situation is created centering the case verdict of Begum Khaleda Zia. Jatiya Party Chairman Hussain Mahmood Ershad has said the next national election will be held as per the constitution as he does not believe in assisting government. Taking part at a Waj Mahfil at the Charkuricha in Maimanshing, he said Begum Zia should accept the court's verdict on the 8th February as he himself had to comply with many case verdicts during BNP rule. The militants lack strength for any big-scale subversion and the militant network has been rooted following continued drive of the law enforcing agencies. Affirming this, DMP Commissioner Asaduzzaman Mia however said they are trying to organize isolately. Mentioning militancy as a materialistic issue, the DMP Commissioner said, members of the law enforcing agencies have geared up their activities after wholly a recent attack at Gulshan. Asserting that rooting out the militants is not possible through force only, he urged people from various classes and professions to build up resistance against them. The champion and two runners-up teams of UCB Public Parliament debate competition organized by ATN Bangla and Debate for Democracy were accorded reception at ATN Bangla's FDC studio today. Speaking on the occasion, ATN Bangla chairman Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman said there is no alternative to logic and reasoning to be established in the society, and as such debate competitions should be organized in a bigger way. In future, with participation of various foreign universities pointing unemployment as a major problem of the youth, Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman emphasized on unemployment-oriented education system. Dhaka International University became champion, BGMEA University of Fashion and Technology runner-up, and Prime University third in the competition participated by 32 universities. Finally, news from abroad. Sudan says it has sent more troops to its eastern border with Eritrea as tension in the Red Sea region continues to rise. Khartoum has also recalled its ambassador in Cairo following the reports of Egyptian troops' presence in Eritrea. The latest tension was sparked after Sudan signed an agreement to temporarily hand over the Red Sea island of Suakin to Turkey. And that's the end of this bulletin. Allah Hafiz.